Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. I am the Hawkeye Punisher. Thank you for clicking on my video. This is my first FIFA 21 video I'm putting onto YouTube. It took me a while. I've only been on YouTube for the last like 3 months or so. I've kind of wanted to get used to the way YouTube is, getting used to editing my own videos and stuff like that before I kind of tackled one of my favorite games. This is a game I play a lot in my spare time. I don't know how this is going to go. It depends how well it's received. I want this to succeed because I love career mode and I love FIFA. I'm going to see how it does, see how you guys like it. If you liking it, if you get to the end of this video, please put a big like in this video, and there might be a few decisions through this career mode that I do want your input in, so feel free to have that. And also follow me on all my socials because I will be putting polls up there, stuff to do with the career modes and all that. Come and join the FIFA family on this channel. This is a whole gaming channel. It's not just a FIFA channel, it is going to be for everything, so feel free to check out my other content. But anyway guys, we're going to get straight into career mode. And I have decided who I'm going to be. I wondered if you want to try and guess. Well, to be quite fair, you'll probably already know because of the title of the video, but yes, it will be Salford City. Just give me 1 second guys and I will just get my manager all suited and booted. Okay guys, this is my manager. I hope you kind of like it because I think I look quite smart. I quite like it. I'm not a massive lover of suits. I only wear them for special occasions, but if you're going to take charge of a football club, you gotta look your best, aren't you? So obviously the team we are actually going to take charge of is, to be quite fair, especially in the last 2 years they've been in career mode, they have become such a big club to me, because I'm going to tell you this now. I am a Manchester United fan. I was going to do United career mode, but I thought everyone's doing that. There's loads of Manchester United career modes out there, so I thought, you know what, let me do something a little bit more interesting for you guys. And to be honest, what a place to start a career mode in, with a League 2 side who's only 1.5 stars, starts with such a low budget. And I'm going to tell you now guys, I will be making transfers obviously, but the big thing for me is using Youth Academy, as well as just start working our way up from the bottom, and hopefully down the line we've built something beautiful. Just to show you as well guys, I don't think a whole time I've been playing FIFA 21 or even FIFA 20 for that matter, I've always been on Ultimate. I think last year I did like a couple games, or like maybe a few games on Legendary, and then I got bored of it. I thought it was too easy, so I did that. 5 minutes ago be on it. I'm just going to show you now, just so in case you see me absolutely dominating and you think I'm on a really easy difficulty. This is what it is. This is only FIFA. That just explains me. I'm a FIFA nerd. Come on, give me a break. But also, if you see me struggling, if you see me getting dicked 5-1 by Buddy, Stockport County, or whatever fucking teams are in League 2, just forgive me, okay? Also, a little thing I do like to do in this, I'm going to, because obviously Salford City Stadium isn't in career mode, obviously it's a League 2 team, so I'm going to choose a stadium what's somewhat around the capacity what's okay for an all-league thing, so it'll be alright for when we're in League 2, as well as we're getting up to Premier League and all that. You got to think, eventually, hopefully, we're getting the Champions League and all that stuff, so I'm going to have a little look around here. Do you know what? East Point Arena, I really like this stadium. About 50,000 capacity, I think that's quite a nice little amount. Salford City Stadium, that's what we're going to call it. Just something simple. Do you know what, actually, I just thought, I actually know what the actual stadium's called. It's Peninsula Stadium, I think. Peninsula. I'm actually going to look on Google in a minute just to make sure I've actually let me just double check that I've actually spelled it right. I'm having such a brain fart right now. Keep pressing on buttons. Dependence. Just means with the graphics of when we started matches, it won't be shit. Because I'm sure there'll be other smaller teams with East Point Arena. Right, sweet. So we just have our own stadium. Flying exit, sweet. So we have our own stadium as well. But anyway, guys, let's dive into this career mode, yeah? Okay, so guys, the career mode is finally loaded. Look, let's have a little look at our team. So let's see who we have. We have, oh my god, we got actually a centre mid playing left wing. I do not like that. So we've got, I think this is Robbie Gotts, I think the guy's name's called. He's from Leeds. Ian Henderson, Richie Towers supposed to be decent. Lau, Coots, Toure. He's actually, last season I did a massive road to glory with he's just like as a bit of fun. Honestly, this guy was great up to like the championship. It was good, so I don't think we have to really. How old is he again? He's 25, so I think he can definitely either be our backup or I can keep him for at least a few seasons. Turnbull, let's have a look how old he's. 25. Eastham, he's 29. Clark, he's 32, so he's a bit the older one. We got. It's a weird. By the way, guys, this is not going to be my formation at all. We've got Bernard, a right back called James, who's 24. Bruno Andrade, Desavoir. Oh my god, I've got to learn this name. Desavoir. Oh my god, I might just tell him just because I can't pronounce his name. Fuck. Now, this lad. How old is he? He's 21. 6'2" overall. This lad has a big potential. Not massive, isn't it? I think it's high 70s. But for League 2, that's massive. Last season, I got this lad up to about, I think he cracked the 90s. I managed to get him up to 90. I always try and keep at least one of the original players in the team. Just to kind of, like, when we get up to Champions League and stuff, you can play in one game and think, alright, this player came up was from League 2 and now he's in a Champions League game. I don't want to just do that with him. Now we have player trading. This guy, I mean, what? He's a right footer. He's got 4-star weak foot. With my players, I do a lot of, I run down the wings, kind of cut inside, and I kind of try and slow it. So he is going to be my left winger. Obviously, when I change the formation up a little bit. But anyway, I got George Boyd. Wow. Someone called Burgess, Gibbs. Wow. Darren Gibson. Elliot, Toure, we got some half decent. How old is Toure got? He's 20. Maybe get him out on loan. Wilson, James Wilson, obviously an old United youngster. Golden, he's 20. Fielding, he's 21. Do you know, we've got some quite good young players going on here. Thing is, guys, I'm sorry, but these guys, the ones without faces, they are on the transfer list. They are automatically. I'm sorry, they could be people in the 80s or 90s potential wise, they are gone. I'm sorry, it's just something about them. I don't like that when they don't have a star head. I hate it. It really gets on my nerves. If you just leave me for 1 second, guys, I will get this team to a formation and a way I like it for now. Okay, guys, this is kind of what I've got so far. So in goal, we've still got Handley. I don't think we actually have another goalkeeper. Oh, we do. We have Evans, but he's going, and also he's 50 overall. How old is he? 17. I wish he had started. I would honestly keep him around and see what he did. But obviously, we've got Handke, whatever. We've got James starting at right back. Bernard and Clark as the centre backs. Because he's like the senior member of the club so far, I'm going to make Clark our captain. Toure, Toure, I think his name is. He's going to be our left back. Low, he's going to be, I think he's going to stick as our, how old is this guy? Yeah, he's a bit younger than Coots, so I'm going to keep him as my CDM. Robbie Gotts is going to go in the midfield alongside Richie Towell. I am playing a bit more of a defensive midfield so far, but down the line I will want to go to maybe an attacking three in the middle, so I'll probably go with a cam eventually, but right now, especially getting started, I want to be solid. On the right mid, I've got Bruno Andrade. Ian Henderson's up front for now, but I am looking to go out and get maybe another striker possibly, depending on what we can do. And obviously, as I've already said, Thomas Sands is going to be a left winger, but I'm going to change the position in obviously the squad hub. Without further ado, let's go and look at the squad hub. So obviously, I'm going to have to try and get in someone on loan maybe to come in and be a cover for Cantley, because obviously in case he gets injured. Dan Jones is on, obviously he's out on loan. Ditchfield, he's going on the transfer list instantly. Abu Toure, I've got to be careful with some of these because there's quite a lot of players on a one-year contract, so I'm gonna have to sort that out accordingly. Sam Fielding, I'm gonna hopefully get his. Yeah, Bernard is actually how much is he actually worth? He's 1.1. So what I've done, obviously he's in my starting 11. I'm going to see how he does this season. If he impresses me and we want to bring him back, we'll decide that together. Tom Cart's my captain. He's 32 years old. Golden, he can go on the transfer list. James, he's here. He's on loan as well. It's kind of worrying how many people got on loan. Same with Coots, but he's 31. I'll probably have looked to got rid of him anyway. Frelko, I'm going to look to get rid of him. I'm not really interested. Gibson, I think I might try and make bank on him. Well, he's not a great overall. He's not going to get in starting 11. Also, he's 32. He's always going to get down. This is quite a nice little player. Alex Denny, a CDM, 58 overall. He's on loan at Morecambe. 58 overall. He could generally come back a better player. It'd be quite good. Ashley Hunter, he could be a useful player on the bench for us. He could play left mid, and I'm sure he can play right mid if I train him up to a bit. Richie Towell, he's got real in-game face. I really like that. To be honest, I was thinking about making him captain. I might think about that. Robbie Gott's obviously on loan from Leeds, as I've said. Logan, he can go out on the free transfer or whatever. Oh, George Borges actually. How much is he? Again, he's 6'4". He's not going to get in the first team. He'll be on a bench. I'm going to look to make bank on him because we do need the money. Bruno Andrade, he could generally be quite useful. Asante, I'm going to change his number because I want him a bit more of a starting 11 number. Number 7's free. He can be my number 7. And I'm actually going to give him a new contract just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, an extra 3. Luke Burgess. This guy could be generally a good player. He's 60 overall, 21 years of age. Ian Henderson, he's 65 overall. We can generally make a few $100,000 off him. I'm going to let him go. Jazabway, 25. I'm going to keep him around as a bit of a backup. He's a bit of a tall player, I think. I think he's quite tall, actually. He's 6'5". Yes, he's definitely tall. James Wilson, he's possibly going to be my striker for now when I get rid of Henderson. Mamadou Traore, I'm going to try and get him out on loan somewhere. Elliot, he's a bit lower rated, so I'm going to let him go out on a transfer. But anyway, guys, as I've said at the start of the video, I'm going to be obviously cutting down the intro a little bit because otherwise this video is going to go on for an eternity. I am going to get one. Well, we have actually got one scout already. I'm going to buy another scout and send him to England, but this one I'm going to send somewhere else. Because we're sort of a local team at the moment, I'm not going to go like to Brazil and stuff like that. Do you know what? Because it's a new country into the game, let's see what we can get from Wales. 1-star experience, 1-star judgment. Let's see what it brings us. Do you know what? 3 stars each. That's quite ideal. Leaves us a bit to work with as well. So let's get him to England. Finley Schofield. And leaves us just under... let me just have a little... transactions. Let's have a little... There you are. Just over $1 million to play with. But I'm not looking to make any transfers just yet. Because I am... Oh. Speaking of Youth Academy. Ooh. Yeah. Do you know when I said about having a cam in my team? We have actually got a cam, or two of them actually, but this guy looks dreadful. I don't know whether I'll keep him in there for now anyway, but this guy, Jan Jansen, he can actually play up front as well. What's his finishing like? Do you know what? I'm actually going to train him up to be a striker, because I'm not going to be going to a cam anytime soon. And he's 17 with a good potential, so why not? It's going to take him 4 weeks, why not? And he's got 73 to 94 potential. That is great. He's got a bit of speed about him. Do you know what? That'd be quite good. Fitzgerald, in all honesty, he could be my backup keeper, to be honest. He's actually one overall higher than the other one. So we'll keep him in there for now. Actually, no, this guy, but he's 15. We can't actually promote him yet, but we'll keep these up there for now. We'll just see how they tick on. So guys, we're finally advancing in this career mode. I've just been doing training. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you with the training stuff. Obviously, if you don't know already, the sharpness is a massive thing as it is here. But the thing is, if you play them all, if you play all the training stuff and you get the best grade, all you have to do is simulate, and it'll simulate that best grade. So basically, you just have to do each one once, and then you'll be fine. So obviously, I'm not going to bore you with every single training drill. I'm just going to basically, I might show one or two here in this first episode, but I'm not going to bore you with it all, because honestly, I don't think you'd really want to see that. I'm sure everyone who's played career mode has had the agony of having to do this. So as you probably can see, guys, I've not got that many players in my shortlist at the moment. I'm kind of just trying to get a bit of information on a few people. I have got scouts going out to all the leagues in England, and as I'll show you right here, I did buy another scout, just a 1-star scout, just to kind of fill it out. So I got one going in England. This was random. He put in Brazil. I've never actually scouted the Brazilian league, so thought, what the hell? I'm in the German, because it's got the 3 divisions, so we've got usually some good German players coming through there. So what I've done, and I'm just looking basically for promising players between 16 and 23. I want young players in this squad, so ones who can grow from here up to the highest, along with youth academy players. This is not a race, this is a marathon. It's something I want to keep going for. So obviously I've got this as well in case a pre-contract situation comes into play, so we'll have to see. So obviously there's not going to be any immediate transfer activity, but obviously I'm going to keep advancing until obviously I have something to share with you guys. We've got a few emails here. Obviously a few people are put up for transfer. Yeah, we don't seem too bad about it. And obviously, greetings boss, on behalf of the whole team, I want to welcome to Salford City. View's exciting. Hope so. Let's have a little look. I'm kind of having a look. I'm scouting this Ricky J. Jones. Apparently he's quite a high profile in Peterborough's ranks at the moment. And Politic from Bolton, he's quite a good player, I've heard. And also, as it comes, we are in a friendly tournament. I am honestly going to be simming all of them. Even if we make the final, this is literally, to me, extra money in the bank. And we do lose. Just as I say that, I actually care. I actually want to go through, but you know, the more we go through, the more money we get. And look at that, we get a transfer right there. So Evans, the guy, okay. Qualitano giving us over his value. That's what I want. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a game into this episode. I don't know if it'll just be mainly the setup. I'll try and get a game in for you guys, maybe the first game of the season. I'd like a bit more for World Cup, maybe not that much. Maybe 400 to 3, between 330 and 400 I'll accept. World Cup, I've got loads of midfielders, I don't really need him as well. Also, his middle age is not going to get really anywhere. Oh, we'll get a draw, we haven't conceded. Let's see what we got. Got a couple of emails, let's have a little look. There we are. our first departure. Hayden Evans, a 20-year-old, 50 overall. So no big £100 million sells, but you know, this is just a start. And one thing I will do just before I actually move on, well, I've got Thomas Asante in my mind and in my heart. It's weird. I didn't know him at all, but then the last career mode I did with Salford City, honestly, he was like the heart of it. He won me a Champions League. He won a Premier League. He was my captain by the end of it. So hopefully he can do a little bit something like that again. So he's going to be my left winger. It's going to take him 2 weeks. Usually if you change the position, usually you can actually improve your overall, so we'll see. So I got 1.49 million, so I got 1.5-ish in a million so far. Let's keep that in there. Got a little bit of money from the friendly tournament. I think we're actually out of it now. Yeah, we are. So by in a matter of like 3 weeks, apparently Brazil's completely covered. And I can change it to another one. So I'm wondering, where do we send them to? We've got to think right now we're in the league we're in. I think possibly France could be a good one, because we have got 2 leagues there. The Netherlands would be, but we've only got 1 league. What about Spain? Yeah, Spain I got. Yeah, let's go to Spain. A little bit. Let's get continental on it. We are actually getting close to the end of the month, which means we'll be getting our first scout report and transfer offer Emmanuel Desiree. Oh, it's a decent offer actually. Apparently he's nearly max what we can get for him. Do you know what? I'm willing to accept that, simply because I don't think he can grow much more. We can even try and get in a younger striker. I keep saying that about every single position, don't I? I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. And I do apologise if the audio isn't brilliant. I'm working with very limited equipment right now, but obviously the better this channel gets, the more love it gets, I can kind of make them changes as we go. So we can change Brandon Asante's position. Let's do that. So you can actually do it from the development thing. You can actually change position. Is he going to go up? He does. He goes up to a 63. I'm not even funny. Look at them physicals. He's got shitload of good physical. Excuse my French. But I'm loving it already. Brilliant. So that's one and done. I think it's actually time we actually make a signing. Don't you guys? I think we need to make a signing. Wow. Ngakman. He looks over. Oh, he's showing great potential. So we can have a little look at him. Thing is, a lot of these are going to be a little bit expensive for us. Apparently, a lot of these have got only like 1 day on them. So we'll get into the next month, and then we'll maybe do some transfers. We have got Leyton Orient, so I don't know if we're going to have a signing to do before our first game. Oh, does the race staying? I'm cool with that. Oh, Janssen, his position, the youth academy player, his position can be changed. And look at that. He's gone for. Look at that potential and look at that overall. He could generally come into the side. I'm going to leave him in the side in there for now. Because how tall is he? He's 5'10", so he needs to get he needs to be more of a quick player if he's not going to be tall. That's my philosophy. If you're not tall, you need to be fast to be to be successful in it. If you know what I mean. So here we are, guys. We're about to tick over to a new month, to August, and Burgess has come to us. This game is so important to us for our season. We haven't even started yet, mate. You're 60 overall, you might be on the bench, but that's about it, mate. And you're saying you can do a better job than Thomas Asante. I'll think about it. I don't think that's going to happen, mate. But anyway, let's have a little look at the youth pot. This guy's gone up in his potential. He's gone into 70 to 90 potential. So this is why I'm going to keep these guys in here, because this Koué and Fitzgerald might go up. Hopefully Janssen keeps improving in youth academy. Hopefully. As soon as a player hits 18 in youth academy as well, I will be promoting him. Wow, I'll see Albert Armstrong right at the bottom there, 54 to 72 potential. Tyler Fleming, no. Charlie Plant, no. Pearson, no. Armstrong, not bad potential. Oh, great value. This is stuff you got to look out, guys. Especially, you got to be careful who you sign, especially when you're low league, because otherwise you're wasting your money. You got to look. They got to at least have 85 potential to be a half decent player. They have to have at least a good overall. But the big key thing is look at the values. That'll tell you roughly what potential they are, or what overall they are. So that's important. This guy, Albert Armstrong, he's 825 grand. So that tells me he's in the 60s. So let's sign him straight up, fellas. Welsh. Holy shit, this is bad. I'll keep him in there to keep scouting him. We'll see what happens. Let's go have a little look at Armstrong. See what his overall is. He might actually get promoted straight up. He's a right mid. He's 5'7". Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep him in the youth academy just for now. I'm not going to promote him yet because one, his speed's not brilliant. I want him to get a little bit better. I'm just thinking, guys. Let's have a little look. He's obviously he's left-footed. He's freestyle weak foot. He's going to be a right winger. His pace does need to get up though. Hopefully his pace improves in the youth academy. Let's see that. Let's have a little look at the transfer hub. Let's have a see what we deal with. Richards, he's out on loan, so he's unavailable. This guy I don't think I'm going to go for. Tanganga, I knew I wouldn't be able to get anywhere near him. This guy, Pifefia? 6'5", 20 years old, 64 overall. Not bad at all. Have a little look. McQueen, he's not going to relocate, never mind. Politic, he's not willing to relocate. Palmer, I'm still thinking about him if we need him. I wonder if I could maybe swap him for one of my players. He's a very young player. Maybe you could do a deal. Let's say Ian Henson plus 400. Okay, no cigar. Let's have a see if we can do midfielder and midfielder. What about Gibson? And 700. Wow, they're willing to do it, and do you know what? We're basically paying his value and getting an older fella off our books. I am willing to accept that, and because we've got a game on this actual day, I'm actually going to go in to get this guy right now. He's 21 years old. I think he's worth it. We'll have to see. Never played with him, so let's see. See what he does with rotation. Wants an important role. He's probably going to play majority of the games, I would have thought. And if it doesn't work out, he can always be someone. He's already worth $1 million, so he could always be sold on if needs be. Let's just get this contract. I love it when they tell me what they want. Because I'm a tiny bit OCD. Let's give him that. Let's just give him a 20 grand payoff, and appearances you can have after 20 you can have 40 grand. How about that? Just to kind of tidy it up. It's not quite what. Do you know what? That is the best thing you can ask for when you're signing a player, because that tells you got him for the minimum they wanted him. So fair enough. So that's our first signing, ladies and gentlemen. Romao Palmer from Barnsley, a centre mid. He also can play cam, so we'll see what happens with that. He's signed a 5-year contract. We paid 740 grand plus Darren Gibson, who was worth 350. So we paid about $1 million for him. Hopefully he can get into the 70s reasonably soon. But to be honest, guys, I'm not going to leave you waiting any longer. I really want to get into a game for you guys. So let me just quickly give Palmer his number. I don't like him having number 13. 13's unlucky. Do you know what? Yeah, he can have number 8. Hopefully he has a good game. You know what? Let's have a cheeky press conference to start off the campaign.
Thank you guys. Thank you for joining
sharp
us.
as always.
We'll take questions now.
After all the build-up to your debut as manager, tough for getting knocked out of European Continental Shield so early. How has this pre-season prepared you for the real thing? Yeah, I believe in these players. Let's keep on positive. They're saying that we're in the title race. How are you feeling? We have enough ability, I would have thought, to maybe get out of League 2. Yeah, 3 players are missing, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I want winners here. That is what I want. I want winners.
Okay, guys.
I will settle for nothing less. So guys, here we are. First game of the season against Leyton Orient. I hope you're ready for this. League 2 is about to get underway. Obviously, this is not going to be the finished team. I'm going to keep making... I want to kind of play this game to kind of see where I really need to make some signings. I might try and make some loan signings possibly, but we'll see. But obviously, let's get straight into this game, guys. And let's do this.
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective league seasons about to get underway. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee.
Boys right out there, looking sharp as hell in their kits.
Pre-season, all aim for this game.
You kind of
First
really like
game of the season, all
white
that
kit.
preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
Obviously, guys, please
here is the lineup for the
excuse the
hosts
commentary
today.
on. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to see how it sounds against my voice and
Derek, one
everything.
central striker, 2 wingers
But it might be turned off. I just kind of like it when I'm playing.
Back four, the 2 fullbacks.
Sometimes when I don't commentate myself,
but also defend and help out the centre backs.
The actual commentary. So obviously not too many changes to our team. Obviously I've changed the team around from what it was. But Palmer comes in, obviously that's the only change. So Lantley, Tom James, Bernard, Clark and Torre are back 4. Towers our CDM. Romao Palmer makes his debut. Robbie Gotts, Thomas Sante, Wilson and Andrade is our front 3. I don't have a clue why it's saying we've got back 3. We have not got back 3, I assure you. But anyway, guys, welcome to the Salford City Career mode. Let's get League 2 underway. This feels weird already because I've just finished up like a Huddersfield Town Career mode where I'm like 18 deep with like 85 to 90 rated players.
Might be able to set up the
I
chance.
get off to an early start here, and I see Palmer in the middle.
Palmer
slams it in on his debut. 3 minutes in. That is absolutely awesome. The run from Wilson. The run from Palmer.
It's a really lovely
Wilson just puts in an absolute plate for Palmer. What a hit by the young man.
I think so.
The man on his debut. Get in there. Let's do this. Oh, get in there, Romao Palmer. You absolute legend already. What a way to announce yourself to the Salford City faithful. And to me, his manager, who's shown a lot of faith in him. I've got higher rated players. I put him straight in there, and he's repaid. That is a real good start. I would not expecting that.
To date.
Oh, that's a
Really
missed
a very
pass.
poor ball.
Leyton Orient are all over the place right now. Thomas Asante. Thomas Asante! We're running rampant against Leyton Orient. Get in there. Thomas Asante gets his first goal of the season. Oh, is this already going to be an
Well, we'll see
absolute...
it
I
again
promise
here.
you, I
If
showed
the
you
ball
at the
wants
start
against
of the
the
career
1-2,
mode.
this is
I
what
am
happens,
on
and it's a
ultimate.
sweet strike.
This is
Absolutely
ultimate
lovely,
difficulty.
controlled, stylish finish.
That is a... I'm just being deadly right now in front of goal. I don't know what the hell. I was talking before,
Well,
but I was
second
worried
goal
I was
for them
going to
here.
struggle having like lesser rated
And
players.
news of a goal in
But
one of the other
it
matches.
looks like
Over
a
to
seamless
Alan
change
McAnally.
to me.
It's a goal for Southend.
He made it look simple, really.
Palmer does well there in midfield. Really struggling to break
I'm
us down at
hearing
all.
that there's been a
And
goal
look
in
at
one of
this.
the other matches.
Thomas
Who's it for, Alan
Asante.
McAnally?
It's a goal
He's
for
away.
Bolton Wanderers.
He's
Can
going
he
to
take
shoot
the
on
chance?
save.
Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And options in the centre.
Oh, Torre keeps it really well.
Palmer.
Palmer keeps it well. We'll get back to Andrade.
Fruitful looking attack.
Palmer. Going to swing. Oh,
Well,
for
didn't
fuck's
seem to
sake.
be too
Really,
much in
man?
that offside decision.
Come on, James. Stay on side, lad. Come on. Clark, get your head on that, lad.
Well
Good,
cleared away.
lad. Big towering header.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but
Using
again,
the pace
we've
of
seen
Thomas
it before,
Asante right
we'll
now.
see it again.
Palmer.
Their counter-attack play has been
Yeah,
absolutely
swings it out to
fantastic.
James.
Pace really
And,
hurts defences.
oh,
and
just
they've
if the
got that in
cross was
abundance.
better.
It looks
Thomas
promising.
Asante keeps it alive.
And crossed in there.
And Palmer! He's two for the debut,
A
man!
debut double.
Well, it's a double
What an
double,
amazing
Derek. You can't
cross.
believe it.
Woo.
Well, here's
Get
the
in
replay.
there.
It's a really dangerous
Could you
ball into the
imagine
penalty
this?
area, and then the finish couldn't be simpler, really. Given far
That's
too much
not a
time and
great
space
header, but
inside
he
the
did
box, and
so
he
well
doesn't
to get
even
in
have
there.
to get up in the end.
Could he have an
Just
hat trick?
nonchalantly
The
heads it past the
midfielder,
keeper.
34 minutes, he's got 2 goals.
Blistering first half display. And
Jesus,
just look at
I'm
that
so
score.
surprised at the start, guys. Like, any career mode, like, not on YouTube or anything like that, I struggle on opening days. Like, I struggle to get the team
Thompson.
chemistry right and everything like that. Players to gel straight away. It usually takes a few weeks. Oh, fuck.
Well,
As you
beat
say
him
that,
easily
James
here.
slips. And Bernard's going to deal with it, hopefully. Fucking deal with it. Fucking deal with
Yes,
it.
time to play it over. I
Bernard,
believe there's been a
beautiful. That's
goal
what I
in
want.
one of the other. And that pass could be troublesome.
Oh, no!
And a goal! He's put it away!
Whoa, that
A
fucking came out of
celebratory
nowhere.
moment.
I'm shocked about that. I don't know why he's celebrating. His team's 3-1 down. Let's have a little look at this. I'm a bit disappointed.
Well,
in
here's the
this.
replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split
I
the
don't know
defence.
what I was
and then
thinking there
through
with
on
Clark,
goal,
but
you never really had
I've
any
kind
doubt
of
he was
got to
gonna
take
slot
because
that
I
way.
brought
Good
Bernard out.
finish.
It left the space in
No
behind.
shortage of goals in this match.
I'm a bit annoyed at
3-1.
myself for that. Right at the end
And
of the
with
half.
that, the first
Fuck.
half draws. Palmer.
Can he have a good half
Towel.
like he did last time?
It's a weighted
Oh,
pass.
Asante.
Takes a
Traore.
shot.
Oh,
Clean through he
Torre.
was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit
Gotta
it.
do better than that in
He's got
front
to
of
do
goal.
better than that.
To stay level-headed now. Excellent block.
Oh, Clark, what a block.
Could be a chance to break here.
Can we break here?
Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Lee.
Well, Derek, the fans are really
Oh,
going to love him. He's
Andrade.
a top player, a real...
He's in here. Gives them
James! The right back getting on the action.
Surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely
This is
dominant.
absolutely outstanding.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct
Okay, it's
is to be there,
Andrade into
thereabouts.
James. And
Keeper has no
again,
chance.
it's not perfectly
Well, let's
placed,
take
but you
another
know
look
what?
at
I
that
think
goal,
it's just the
shall we?
power. I'm putting so much
Goals
power
in
in these.
plentiful supply. 4-1 currently.
Brilliant, brilliant play.
In goes the cross, but
Oh.
absolutely no support there.
James Wilson, he's the only one out from free to really have an impact just yet.
Freeman.
I don't know if he's got an assist. Oh, there's someone down injured. Don't know if he's
Makanoff.
continuing.
Cisse.
Fair play to the lad, he kept
Thompson.
going. Didn't moan. Won a little bitch.
So 20 minutes to go.
Got to say, that's one thing I don't like about football these days. Too many players being little bitches.
Freeman. Great
And
launch.
I know a lot of you who are not Man United fans will say, oh, but what about Rashford? What about Martial?
Oh, showing excellent vision. Looks as
look
though
at
he's
this.
alone in the
This
centre.
could be magnificent! What a goal!
Volleyed home with precision.
Oh my god, we can have a highlight reel of goals in this one episode, in this one game. We've had so many good team goals. No worldies or anything, but this.
Well, let's look at
he
this
takes
again.
it on the
Magical
chest.
Football on the break.
And he takes it on.
And he
First
chooses to
time,
use
that
power
is
in
a,
the finish.
to be honest,
Not
that
much
is a
chance
wonder
for the
strike.
keeper when it's hit
First
that hard.
touch, brilliant, out of his feet, bangs it top corner.
And I'm hearing there's been
5-1,
goal
what a
in one of the
start
other
to League
games.
2 we
Alan
have had.
McInally can fill us in.
It's a third goal for the visitors. It's been scored by Mickey Maynard. That's his second today. A low, powerful strike across the keeper. 77 minutes played. 3-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Can they take advantage? And he's found a bit of daylight.
And Thomas Asante makes it 6. 6 of the best, we've made them pay. As the good old commentators always say in his games.
Well, we can see it again here now, and it all starts with a
Look
ball
at
over the
this.
top,
What a-
perfectly
what a
weighted,
goal.
and the result of all that
That's
is a
just
goal.
calm and
That's all that
collected.
matters. The scrappy finish will not register with him at all. They all count.
And Asante gets his second of the day.
Well,
Gets
his
in
players
there.
have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Going to bring on the two young lads, Burgess and Toure. See if they can get on the action. We've got 10 minutes to do so. With 6-1, can we make it even more? I'm not too sure what situation Leighton Orient are in at the moment. I don't know if they're still in financial
Goal for Crawley
problems
Town.
like we were.
8 minutes remain.
If they are,
3-2.
can I explain?
Thanks,
Because
Alan.
obviously we might not have the best of players. But still, this is...
Freeman.
I'm expecting better. Let's just say that. It's a very poor corner by me, to be quite fair.
Freeman. Wilkinson. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors' league.
Yeah, good result to start the campaign. Always important to get off to a quick start. A few of them seemed a bit leggy towards the end, but overall it was a good performance, and that will give them real confidence going into the next game.
In the final analysis, a really positive
I've got to say, guys,
performance from
what
this
a
man, Lee.
performance
Well,
by
clearly the
Ron
difference
Palmer.
between the two
He had a
sides
bit of a
today, 2
quiet
goals,
second
a
half. I
really
didn't
good
really see too
performance.
much of
Ran
him.
into the channel,
But
did
tell you
everything
what,
right.
2 goals on your
Absolutely,
debut.
9 out of 10.
2 for Asante. But you cannot ask for any more. 6-1 against Leighton Orient. What a start to the League 2 we have had.
Time for a few quick questions.
So our first victory as Salford City manager. So I'm up for us, of course. This team can grow, absolutely. Ethan, I don't really know why we're talking about him. Headlines: Thomas Santon's done performance, 2 goals and sealed the victory. He was possibly the best player playing the pitch.
That'll be all, thank you.
So anyway, guys, that is going to conclude episode 1. It might be a bit of a longer episode than I was intending, but I wanted to at least get one game in for you guys. Hopefully it's not too long of a video, we'll see. But anyway, guys, next we'll probably get out of the transfer window next episode. Then I'm going to be going on to monthly episodes. Basically, every episode is going to be a month. I'm going to try and get very deep into the career mode quite quickly. So, without further ado, guys, I've just got to say thank you so much if you watched till the end. Thank you. I hope you're ready for the next one. If you can, subscribe to the channel, put the bell icon on so you know exactly when a new part of the Salford City Career mode comes out. I've got to say, you guys, thank you very much. I'm the Hawkeye Punisher. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.